defensive system rather than being the offensive system. I think he's fitting in a little more than he ever has. He's not having to create everything for everybody. And that's
automatic is a habit, you should know it's automatic. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new text, you don't know that I can face it. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. When broke in the check and put 100 out of savings.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's Richie James on the return. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard
from the 32 now. Here's first and 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And getting this just shy of midfield, they spotted at the 49. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory.
He was
given 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
5 brings up second and 5.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he's got room. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside.
You about to go?
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
21.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And down inside the 15 they go.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
There's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Richie James. there to make the grab. And the Niners have taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
That's the score, Niners 7, Seahawks nothing. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. This will make it into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now a man who played collegiately here in the Golden State, Rashad Penny. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Wilson leaves this one with Penny. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
On the tackle.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
On 2nd down, here's Penny. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. A yard in the wrong direction. Makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
On 3rd down, Wilson. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman.
Take off your helmet and give me a kiss next time.
And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Robbie Gould.
And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's going to be like what we talked about.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. It was Eric Armstead fighting his way through that time to record the sack.
It's 2nd down.
To try again after the sack. Wilson, he lets it fly from Lockett. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. This will make it into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. He finds his running back, Hyde. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
A gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
Running for it, here's Hyde. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of the this first quarter. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Able to get this to Gordon. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
Complete
a gain of 6 there on 1st.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Quan Williams. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
Samuel, incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Slam. Hey, gun.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. And this now 3rd and 11 after that 2nd down completion actually went back a yard. A play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo completes it to Samuel. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
At the 30-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
That's another 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Mike 50. I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine, baby. Get this. You're all mine. Check. 65. Check. Hey, check Mike 50. Mike is a 50. Check Mike 50. Yeah.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
On 3rd down, Penny. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Wilson in the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. On the Seahawks 28-yard
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got it. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown pass of this first half. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Now Gold for the extra point. And that stretches the lead to 27.
Makes the score Niners 27. Seahawks nothing. Mitch Wishnowsky.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Got Gordon open, completes it. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He lets it fly for Lockett. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
He was taken down by Quinton Dunbar.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On 2nd down, Mostert. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Ball carrier.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
I got you. 21. 50, Mark 50. I hope you brought your left because I'm about to take that.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
39-yard line.
Hey, gun.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. It's Quinton Dunbar with a pick. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
At the 46-yard line.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Tighten up. Switch.
Another try after the first down sack. Wilson, and he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10. At
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles David.
Kick it and go. Kick it and go. With a stiff arm, spin move.